And welcome back to North of the Broad. Guess who's with us? He's usually behind the camera, but now he's in front, Joe Keith. He's a contractor with us here at WHHI, been with us several years, and we're interviewing him today because he just got back from Africa with Libraries for Kids. And you were there, Joe, like 2 weeks?
2 weeks,
All
yeah.
right. First time he'd ever been on a plane, but he was in Kenya and Tanzania. And so let's kind of begin, Joe, with what was, when we talked to Roy, Austin, who is the founder of Libraries for Kids, what was his mission with you? What was his purpose to have you go?
So most of their schools that they deliver to are in Kenya.
Yeah.
And Kenya just passed a law 6 years ago that you can't release video of kids' faces without parental consent. And it wasn't like a very well-known law. Well, they just started enforcing it in the past year. So all of the Libraries for Kids footage that they had from the past, they actually had to take down.
From their website, yes.
And so they needed somebody to refilm footage. Now we have parental consent. And then with some of the kids that we just didn't film their faces. You can't tell who the kids are. So they'll be set in the future.
So you did video and you did photography while you were there, right?
Yeah. It was really cool.
So let's talk about the experience being in Africa. Everybody I've talked to says it's just an amazing country.
Yeah, I mean, it was totally different than I thought it would be. I thought the people there, they don't have as much as us here, but it doesn't seem to affect them. They really don't care. They have what they need, and things that we feel like is a need here is not to them. We went to one of the schools and their bathrooms were just these 3 outhouses that one of them, they're just holes in the ground. One of them had completely fallen in.
Right.
And the second one, this was about to happen. And this was an issue to them. We went back to our driver who was Kenyan and he said, well, that's just kind of a bonus. That's not actually a need.
Right.
And
wow.
It's just a different way of
living.
Totally. Yeah.
Now the books, did you see the expressions on the children's faces when they would get the book? You said, a whole school might have like 3 books or something.
So we'll take about 100 to 150 books to each school. They've delivered to 9,000 schools now. But the look on these kids' faces, they were so excited. One of the schools, we stopped at one school in Tanzania.
Yeah.
And the kids actually had their books delivered 6 months ago. They had 4 kids read a passage from their favorite book to Roy. Oh. So they were like, they love these books so much that they want to read them. They want to
read, and they're reading really cool. They know English, right?
Yes.
Are they reading English?
Yeah. In Kenya, they speak Swahili and English, and then typically their tribal tongue.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
But when we deliver the books, this is really a good way for them to improve their English.
Right.
A lot.
So the people that don't, know really about the program, about Libraries for Kids and what Roy has done. Roy, you came back after 2 weeks. Roy stayed another 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And what is he doing when he's over there? Besides visiting the schools, I guess working on the relationships and the partnerships?
Yeah, I mean, it is all day. I was telling you before we started recording, it is like start at 7 in the morning, eat dinner at 7 at night, go to sleep every day. It's going to schools. We're traveling to these really rural schools.
Yes.
It'll take us 4 hours to get to one sometimes. Wow. So we're doing that. We're going around the town, making connections, and then he's also meeting with other people to help spread what Libraries for Kids does in other countries other than Kenya. It was a big part of his trip.
Did you have this renewed appreciation for Roy?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
He's like,
I
think
cannot
he's
believe
80.
he gets around so well. Yeah.
Yes.
He is a trooper.
He's a trooper.
He was doing better than me, so yep.
Well, that's amazing. So, we've got about 45 seconds later. Anything that we want the viewers to know about the nonprofit and really what they're doing over there?
Yeah, I mean, they're just doing great work. This is stuff that really is going to change each of these kids. We interviewed the kids. And what do you want to do when you grow up? And they want to be doctors. They want to be something. They don't want to just live their same life that they have been living. And we're really giving them access to actually have that opportunity to make it actually possible for them.
And we say a book, and you open up a book, you really see the world.
Yeah.
And experience the world. So, Well, you made it through.
Yes.
You did great. I've thought about you the whole time, prayed for you, and then you're back
Thank you.
back behind the camera. So congratulations. Good job, Joe. And thank you all for watching this edition of North of the Broad, and we will see you next time. Thank you.